welcome to Be Offended with Joe and Tim.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
Hello there, Tim. I can't break from saying the hello there, Tim. It's just like the pointing. I'm still pointing. I'm pointing to my right every time.
I'm still opening my cider live on air.
Okay, good.
Be Offended Radio on Twitter, Be Offended Radio on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere podcasts are found.
Yes.
And angryhatemail@gmail.com.
Yes. And we are on a new platform, which I was excited about. Well, you can get all of your favorite Harry Potter books and learning like science and getting
Scholastic.
textbooks.
Were you part of the Scholastic podcast network?
No, that would be hilarious.
Are they going to be putting us to the book fair?
Could you imagine?
They're going to wheel in the little
Be Offended Radio book fair little trolley.
Yeah, the little like the roadies are pushing it in like it's freaking Van Halen on tour, but it's full of Goosebump books and Be Offended Radio podcast episodes.
I like how that's like what everybody had the exact same thing. It's just that
it was like a traveling carny. They just that book fair it was the same book fair, just traveled from town to town. Yeah.
Or when it was the substitute teacher and they wheeled in the TV cart, the infamous TV cart where
you know that the books arrived separately from the stands.
Oh really? So they shipped them.
So the true geeks from elementary school, people who were too smart for their ages, would notice that the books actually came in boxes, and then the metal displays traveled separately. So they took the book. Yeah. So because you picture it as in like they're just having this like metal crate of boxes, and they're filled with books, and they move them from town to town. And it's not actually the case. They actually just like had books shipped in boxes, and they just put them in the display cases.
Breaking down the fourth wall with Tim.
Yeah, sorry, just to ruin everyone's childhood. But to be fair, if your childhood was that fragile, you probably made some mistakes along the way.
This is also the wrong show for you.
Down no, you said we're in the Scholastic Book Fair now, so that's a big. So we're in iHeartRadio, Pandora, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Podbean, and the Scholastic Book Fair.
Yeah, no, we're on Audible. So now
that's a good one actually.
Yeah. So Audible
with like Henry Kissinger's biography or something, autobiography, and
so you can get smarter, you can get dumb. Make your choice.
Yeah, we're not gonna. The listeners will decide which one makes you smart or dumb.
Yeah.
Downloading us or downloading oral history of Abraham Lincoln.
So in the spirit of educating people, what's that sound?
I don't know. I don't have the.
This smells like my vagina.
It's the Vagina Candle Minute, everybody.
Oh my god. We have like a full season of vagina.
We should just.
This could be our theme.
Yes,
it could just be a Gwyneth Paltrow Vagina Candle fan podcast.
Some may say we might have more listeners if we did that.
Sponsored by.
No, don't sponsor us.
Why? We're blowing up, bro.
No, but they're gonna get sued, and then they're gonna take us down with them. So I made a mistake. I screwed up a little bit.
Joe,
I know.
Every other episode is like.
At least I'm being honest.
You hit it so hard and you're so confident, and then the very next episode is like, "Can't remember what I told you last time." I was full of shit and totally
fake
wrong.
News. So.
It doesn't smell like a vagina at
No.
all.
So I went through this. I did this like investigative reporter bit where I like went undercover and
you ordered the vagina candle.
No, I wish I did.
You dressed as a tampon.
Dressed as a tampon. Okay, so
I said you went undercover, so I was only two choices. Okay.
So I decided, okay, let me dig deeper into the vagina candle. And I made a huge mistake. And in my defense, I was following other people's information. So it wasn't, obviously I don't have one here, so I can't firsthand the information about the candle.
It's not in glass, in a metal or whatever.
It's not in metal. But with that said, everything I said still applies to the issue at hand. But it's not in a metal thing. It
Well,
looks like it's metal.
I thought you said it's in a plastic. I thought it's in glass, and then they put it in metal.
No, so what I was saying, the whole argument from the start was that it's in a metal container, and then people are putting it in glass. And then they put it
inside of glass.
Correct. However,
so it's not.
It's not. It's a frosted glass. So it is this black frosted glass.
So it actually is exploding.
No. So everything else I said is still valid. The candle's not exploding. It's the sticker on the outside of it. The sticker is the only thing, because I found
some cheap. They using some like spit lube glue or something to stick it on there or something.
The Be Offended brand spit lube glue.
It's a crossover product.
Yeah. Spit lube / glue. You can wait. That would be a dangerous thing to it be lube and glue at the same time.
Well, I mean, if you wet something enough, it'll stick at least for us temporarily, right? I mean, that's
like those stickers you put on the side of your fridge or something.
We used to do that when I was swimming. You take the workout and you put it in water, and then you put it on the kickboard, and it would stick to the kickboard until practice ended. Yeah, a little bit of moisture will make anything into a sticker.
Okay,
fun fact.
All right. Well, with that special wet minute,
so people are still okay. So the physics still
the physics is still the physics. So,
but it's not in a metal. It's not in a metal.
No, it's
in
a
frosted glass.
It's a black frosted glass that looks metal. I had read the article, an original article, which said it was in a metal thing because it looks like it's in a metal thing. But obviously that asshole also didn't have firsthand experience with the candle. So I was following up on someone else's info. But I dug deeper. I looked at it and I was like, wait a second, that's glass. So I corrected myself. But
as long as you have more on this, Joe?
Yeah. There's a little bit more. So,
okay.
So
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
In this deep dive of the vagina candle materials, the label, I found a photo again of the new exploded candle.
Okay.
And sure enough, it's exactly the same. It's the sticker on the outside. Candle's not exploding. The glass is completely intact. So they're
using some kind of flammable glue.
Yes, and the glue, most glues are flammable. So whatever glue they're using, it just doesn't have a high enough rated, heat. They also did run it for 3 hours, which it's supposed to be 2. I don't know why I'm defending Goop, but in a related subject, I think.
The
Pornhub.
I had a vagina video myself.
Oh. Well, the Pornhub mansion has burned down.
Wait, they had a mansion?
The Pornhub had a mansion. Well, so the original creators.
Are we thinking
of
insurance
Pornhub.
Fraud or something? Pornhub's not doing so well these days.
Yeah. So apparently that
was it Lisa Left Eye Lopez?
They're investigating it as a possible arson.
Okay.
However, I'm thinking that I'm thinking that it was the Goop candle. Because it's Pornhub mansion. Why would they not have the vagina?
I mean,
candle?
if you're gonna be masturbating to pornography,
yes,
you should at least have it
do
smell
it
like
smell
vagina.
Of
Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina. Do you think there's gonna be a big that's gonna be the ultimate crossover event?
Yes.
When Pornhub sues Goop because the vagina candle burnt down the Pornhub. I didn't know there was a Pornhub mansion.
I didn't know there was one too until it's burnt down. So that's upsetting. Do
they have a picture of the mansion? We sure it's not just like the Bang Bus?
No,
or it's not like the casting trailer or something, from like those.
I assume it's just in a room.
It's just some terrible. It's not. Yeah, it's the back room where they catch the shoplifters.
Yeah. I don't know where they come up with these ideas. So you had something. My topic.
I had because you were talking about the vagina candle and. We overlooked a major holiday, Menstrual Hygiene Day. Apparently. Yes.
All right.
It was Worldwide Menstrual Hygiene Day. It just recently passed.
Interesting.
So an Italian artist decided to celebrate or commiserate or commemorate. I'm not sure what we do on International Menstrual Hygiene Day.
International.
But he decided to have a series of installations depicting Kim Kardashian and Marge Simpson menstruating.
What?
Yep, he painted on a wall Kim Kardashian kind of looking like the Virgin Mary with like an open robe and her cleavage and white panties, menstruating. So you see like the red period blood.
That's disgusting.
And then he also did Marge Simpson on a different street corner in a black dress, pulling it up to see her blue pubic hair because apparently the drapes match the curtains or the carpets.
Yeah.
With a little bit of period blood down her leg.
Why? Why is this a thing?
Well, I'm a little mad because I've been working on a mural of Doug Funny shitting in a bucket for Natural Crohn's and Colitis Day. So I'm a little mad that this guy
ripped off your bed.
He ripped off my bed. I've been working on my Doug Funny shitting in a bucket for months now. And here he comes out with Marge Simpson menstruating.
Now, in a previous episode, you had mentioned that, or did you mention? I actually don't remember if you mentioned it on the air. This was off the air banter, but you were upset about that pubic hair was sneaking back into porn recently.
I am upset, and yes. It is. There's apparently like high-waisted pants, like bell bottoms before it, like platform shoes. Halter tops, fashion is cyclical, and apparently the younger generation has discovered the bush. Apparently, they think it's hip again, I guess. So it's like jeans where they fell and then they rose again and now they're falling again. Yeah. Apparently, so if you've been before the Pornhub mansion burned down, were you able to? Are you verifying now? Are you verifying that indeed? Pubic hair has returned to pornography?
I have not gone on Pornhub since the change. I swapped over. I'm
since the pubic hair came back.
Yeah. No. Since Pornhub did their thing, they're removing 6 million videos. So I gave up Pornhub a long time ago. That's done with.
So if you're Kim Kardashian, are you kind of mad that somewhere in Italy? On a street corner, there's a mural of you menstruating.
Is it
it's in Milan?
Is it like one of those artists that they have really high detail of the face, or is it kind of like cartoonish?
It's clearly, it's Marge Simpson on one of them, so that's obviously cartoonish.
Yeah. How clear is Marge Simpson?
It's clearly Kim Kardashian. It's not a caricature. It's not like a county fair picture.
How would one know? Because to be honest, sitting here right now without a Google screen open, I don't know what Kim Kardashian looks like anymore. So is it past Kim Kardashian? Is it present Kim Kardashian?
I feel like you would know.
Oh, really?
It's just the general idea of Kim Kardashian. Well, I'll post the link when we post the episode
and
to the
you
picture.
Can guess.
I just think it was just really just like that's the guy's art. Okay, like that's his art, and he just decided to have Marge Simpson and Kim. Like it's just such a non sequitur, even. Yeah. And they're in Italy, so the Simpsons is from America, so it's Kim Kardashian. It makes no sense to me, and yeah. And it's apparently, but happy International Menstrual Hygiene Day, everyone.
It's happy,
celebrating with your favorite podcast.
If you're menstruating, please email us at angryhatemail@gmail.com. Do you have any other topics to go to? I don't want to eat up time if you've got stuff.
I mean, I don't have a transition, so I mean, if we're starting,
don't transition. Don't transition.
Do you want to talk about your trip to the supermarket, Joe?
Yeah. Okay. So I was strolling down my mask-free grocery shopping experience.
Showing off those veneers to everyone.
Yeah. And Invisalign.
And is Invisalign over yet? You haven't updated the new season.
No, I haven't. It's still
working
going.
Their magic?
Yeah, still working strong. But yeah, so I was strolling down the aisle, perusing in the meat section, and
as you often do.
Yes, and I hear over the like there's the announcements that are just kind of like floating in the distance. You don't really pay attention to them unless it's like something.
Well, usually I'm too busy singing along to the wonderful music they play in the grocery store. All the jams, all my jams are playing these days. Yeah,
you notice that depending on the time of day, I don't know what time you go grocery shopping, but at my place the music dramatically changes. It seems like the high school kids get out,
It's like
it's like completely different music. music depending on when the high school kids have gotten off of school.
Yeah, it's some kind of 90s alternative mix. So you hear like a little Santana and Rob Thomas Smooth.
Oh, that's pretty
It goes
good.
into a little Black Balloon by Goo Goo Dolls, maybe some She Talks to Angels sometimes by Black Crows. Yeah, it's pretty strong. The weirdest thing was a different supermarket. It's literally the same Sirius XM channel we listened to. So I turn off the car and then the song keeps playing, and I'm just like, what? Like, I'm just looking around, like, what the fuck? Like, you still hearing? It's like Train Meet Virginia, and I'm like, how am I hearing this still? And then I realized that like they literally had the same Sirius XM station on in the supermarket that I do. Yeah, so I'm at that age, everyone. We don't announce our age on this show, but I'm officially the age where
we're between 35 and a half and 37. And 37.
I'm old enough that I love the songs they play at the supermarket. So anyway, you were singing along to the supermarket songs.
Yeah, I was singing along, picking out some meat, and there's like an announcement going on, but it's like a pre-recorded, like commercialized thing, and I'm just hearing them like jibby jabber along, and then my ears perk when I hear this, that my grocery store is proud to be supporting LGBT owned food companies, and I'm like, wait, what? Because like, first,
well, that's
not
nice.
That's not something you hear.
It explains why everyone was carrying out the sausages from the meat department the way they were, I suppose.
All you could fit in your mouth.
Makes a little sense. Yeah.
So I'm like, wait,
they're bag free and hand free at the Joe supermarket, apparently. In the meat department.
So I'm like, wait, what? First of all, the tea in that is interesting enough. I'm not going to rip off a bit by a comedian, but I don't think the LGB. Yeah, I don't think the LGB is very happy about the tea in that group. And so I immediately texted you because I was like, oh my God, can we do this on the radio? How can we do this on the radio? But yeah, I just
wait. So is it friendly, or it stocks their products?
So the announcement, the bit that I heard was that they're proud to support them, and there are certain like products that you could also buy along with them, including like rainbow flags. Because
I've been trying to find Doritos Fire Island spicy nachos
Jesus Christ.
for weeks. So maybe you might have to give me a lead.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Which supermarket is this? Oh wait, is this the one where they have the big display in the front for Adam's apples, but everyone has to ignore it because of political correctness?
Well,
is that the supermarket?
Yes, that's the supermarket. It's the same supermarket that you can just buy the banana peel without the banana in it. So that's a deeper joke that you'll have to think about.
The other day I went in there and I tried to get a steak, but the butcher turned into a baker, and I was just like, how am I gonna?
Yeah, so I was just like, I didn't understand why that was announced. Because like the last thing I think on anybody's mind.
You know why the line was so long at the tossed salad bar.
Jesus. You know what? I should have never brought up this topic. He's just plowing through. Yeah, so I don't know. I couldn't understand the connection between food and the tea, and then I started making the connections.
Well, they
named
all the letters.
Yeah. They named all the letters, but like I would have been fine if they were like, you know. But even then, how do you know these companies are owned by gay people or transsexuals? Like, where does this information come from? Like, is like, first of all, this is a big chain
interesting
store.
Angle, I guess.
Yeah, this is a big
That's
chain
an interesting
store.
Angle.
So, like,
how do you know? They just like,
yeah, like, did they sit there and they're like, you know, we support our farmers, our transsexual farmers. Like,
I'm trying to think. It like drives up in like a Volkswagen Beetle or something. I'm like trying to think like how would you verify? That's a really interesting question.
Yeah.
How do you verify that the products they're selling are in fact LBGTQ?
Yeah. No, surprisingly, the Q was not in there. By the way, it was LGBT. There was no Q. The Q is left off.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess, so that's already a verification because the Q is, I believe, for questioning. So, I mean, anyone could technically get their product in to the store if they say they're questioning. It's like...
Is that what Q stands for? I thought it was for queer.
No, I think it's questioning. Okay. Unless there are two Qs now. I've seen the LBGT I. I've seen there's a lot of letters.
What the fuck is the I?
Intersex, maybe?
Investigating?
A is asexual. LBGTQ... I want to say they've added a lot of letters. Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm trying to think though. How do you know? How do they verify?
Yeah, like is this? But also, like, who is publicizing this?
Yeah, you throw a football at the delivery man if he drops his hands and screams. Yeah, like wait a second. I'm sorry, sir. You can't be.
You have a new section in the. But also, they were like, I
Oh my God, did you see that last night? If the guy doesn't go to the Tonys, then wait a second. You're talking about the Islander game. Hey, to try to sneak into our LBGTQ.
You can't get into the LBGTQ aisle.
Into the aisle here with that Islander watching.
I don't know. It was just the weirdest thing to come out of left field when I was shopping for meat. So that was just like left field. I don't know what's going on with the world anymore. But on that note, we have to go for a break. And we'll be back with more goodness in a little bit.
Are you looking for more talk radio? You can find all of Season 1 of Be Offended and Season 2 of The Inappropriate Guys at beoffendedradio.com.
And we're back.
Hello
there, Tim.
You don't say that.
I have to force it.
No, it's just. So I'm gonna plow right through.
Right through.
So we like to open the window onto ourselves. From time to time.
I'm afraid.
Well, no, it's fine. You were not involved in this, but I had a memory the other day. Because I forget we were watching, but it was I know what it was. We were watching somebody leave a walk of shame. So one of the fun things about having a young baby is that you wake up at like 6 o'clock in the morning, no matter what day it is, including Saturdays and Sundays. Yeah. So either Saturday or Sunday morning last weekend, we're looking out the window, whatever the baby's doing, and you see some girl getting in her Volkswagen and starting it up and driving away at like 7:10 in the morning. Yeah. And it's clearly a walk of shame. So that now me and my wife now we're debating the walk of shame about, do you stay for breakfast? Do you leave in the middle of the night? And it reminded me of the time that me and my old roommate Harrison had our own place, and we moved in September, and then you now get to summer and
get engaged.
We decide that it's going to be the summer of pussy. To be vulgar about it. And we decided that we would get so many girls that we were going to bring home from the bar that we went to Costco and bought a giant thing of toothbrushes.
Wait, what? Toothbrushes?
Yep. We bought like a Costco-sized box of toothbrushes because we were so confident that we were going to bring home the girls from the bar in such numbers that we were going to like run through the regular, like, I got a free toothbrush at the dentist, like during the cleaning, that we would need like a Costco. So we literally bought like a 30-pack of toothbrushes to keep in the house. So when we brought the girls home from the bar, then they could stay over or stay for breakfast or whatever it was, because we could offer them a toothbrush. Yep. Yeah,
I don't even understand. I literally thought you were going to say a giant thing of condoms.
Nope.
And that's why I was like, okay, yeah, he's going to talk about, batch,
we were
purchase.
like, dude, because we live right around the street from about a dozen bars. Yeah. And we had our own place and we had jobs, we had money, we had
horny.
And we were just like, we are such studs. We're going to be bringing these girls home. Both of us are going to be bringing girls home every weekend. And then here's a toothbrush, and we actually went and bought like a Costco sized box of toothbrushes for all the girls who we thought we were gonna, and we thought it was like the most brilliant idea to be like, dude, like how awesome is that gonna be? These girls gonna come over and be like, oh, like,
I think you're a
do
psychopath.
I leave or should I stay for breakfast? Like, oh, here, like, have a toothbrush, brush your teeth, stay a while, you know.
You're
like,
individually
makes you
wrapped.
comfortable.
Wait a second. So I have so many questions now. First of all, like, I would be very, very worried if I slept with a girl and stayed the night over and was like, she popped out like a brand new toothbrush and she's like, oh, here. But you hear like the rustling in the background
from like the giant box.
Yeah, you hear
just
like
tell. You hear like a garage door opening.
It's just like
the sound of like the Amazon box dropping as the truck pulls away. Like,
I don't understand.
You can just tell it's in bulk.
Yeah, like
the sounds of like plastic. You know, like when you go through like those plastic spoons and straws and not straws.
Bring over the
another toothbrush delivery for Delaware Avenue.
Yeah.
Another toothbrush delivery. Man, you guys must be studs. This is your third toothbrush delivery this month. Well, you know.
You gotta go through them toothbrushes. But like
wholesale.
I would be so freaked out that like she had a toothbrush like pre-ready for whoever she's gonna fuck, but B, like that there's multiple of them. Because it's gonna be hard to hide that multiple. I don't think you're gonna be thinking.
I think we had them
stashed
among. There were two bathrooms.
Was there a dispenser like they do with the condoms at the side of the wall? You just push the button and one drops down.
We have like three of them. We actually have like the tampon dispenser and also like a little deodorant dispenser. So it's just like these guys might be sluts. I don't know. Seems like a lot of girls stay over here. They have look at all these supplies they have. Makeup remover.
The morning after pill.
Tweezers. They're like do some plucking. It's like the best like a spa treatment. The next morning there's like a cucumber mask for him. Robes. You got like the little airline slippers.
Mask.
Yeah, airline slippers in a little plastic baggie. You know, that they give you for the first class.
But the cheap thin one, not the nice
obviously,
one.
No, the cheap thin ones. Yeah, no, like the Turkish airline ones. Yeah,
there's a robe, but there's a little tag on it that says if you love our robes, please contact us.
Yeah, please don't steal the robes.
Yeah, you guys have a sex mansion going on.
Rumor had it that Derek Jeter gave all the women he slept with gift baskets. So I mean, we were. Okay. I feel like the toothbrush was like the first. No, did we have sex mansion? The answer is no. Did we think we had one or want to have one or anticipate having one? Absolutely. Clearly, we anticipated that this was going to just be the summer of so much women coming over that you were going to have to use hilarious. Up a normal CVS side toothbrushes. So you had to buy the Costco size toothbrushes.
Did you have like the soft, medium, and firm? Like
no. It wasn't like a multi-pack. Yeah, no, it was just like one. Yeah, no, and they weren't high end because, as you said, it would be suspicious if you had like the good stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So it was definitely
like $15. Like if they get a water pick.
Yeah. Their very own personal. Yeah. Stay the night. No, they're giving free cleanings down the hall. Yeah.
Wow. So that was A, very ambitious.
Yeah.
And B, a little creepy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would immediately question the cleanliness of my penis afterwards if I was with a girl and she was like, here's
it's
a
vice
dispenser,
versa though, and that's
toothbrush.
a double standard. That's fine. So yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
double
if
standard
you're
moment.
a woman, you'd be like, wow, who are these studs that they're so prepared? Like
geniuses.
They're just lining them up all the time. How good is this dick that like, they're running through like, there's just these empty boxes of Colgate on the side of the house.
Is it a confidence booster? Is it like that's right, we're good.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like, you need to know, like, the woman's letting you inside. She wants to make sure it's going to be worth it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so you see all these discarded toothbrush on the side of the house, the truck backing up and like, the little arms are coming. God. I got a dumpster full of used toothbrushes on the side of my house.
Yeah. No condoms though. It's just
no condoms, of course. No, not in these days. No.
Yeah.
No, we practice dental hygiene, not safe sex. Yeah.
You can just scrub the STDs off later in the morning.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
Holy shit. Well.
Yeah. So it just made me think of that when, because we were debating like, if people should stay over because, we were like, oh, this girl's such a slut. She's leaving early. I'm like, yeah, but maybe not, because like, if you're drinking all night, you might be self-conscious.
Maybe
your breath smells.
Maybe they found
you might have slept in your glasses. Like,
what did you do with all the toothbrushes? That's what I'm more curious about.
Oh, I still have them.
Okay.
Oh yeah. No, I'm still using them.
You don't have to buy toothbrushes until like
12 years.
2035.
Yeah. No, for sure. If anyone needs any toothbrushes,
we can sell them on
just
our
swing
store.
on by. Yeah. Tim and Harrison's unused toothbrushes.
Unused sex
they don't
toothbrushes.
expire, do they? Right?
Nope, they don't.
Oh yeah, no. The first thing we got the toothbrushes, and like the next women that me and him brought home,
were the wives.
We ended up dating. Yeah. No, we ended up being with for like many years.
That's hilarious.
Nothing gets you a steady relationship like
buying bulk toothbrushes.
So any lonely men out there, if you and your roommates are looking to get wived up,
don't do this.
Just just get wived up. Just get a box of toothbrushes, because you'll have them for the rest of your lives, because
you're afraid to leave the house.
No, because the next girl you meet is gonna wife you up, and then that's it. You're just gonna have she's gonna take the first toothbrush off the rack. We use those toothbrushes for
scrubbing.
No, just eventually, like you get older and just friends stay over, but it's like, I feel a toothbrush. Oh, you're in town. Oh, here's a toothbrush. Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah.
Does your wife know where these toothbrushes, like the origin of the toothbrushes?
She knows the story now, because we were debating this girl leaving and all the reasons why
so you broke the news to her.
She could not be. Yeah. Well, I mean, it wasn't the news. It was just like she laughed in my face because she knows me, and she's like, "What
appropriately?
What a homo you are that you thought you were going to get so many girls that you just bought like a Costco-sized box of toothbrushes, like you loser, like." Like, just, how many toothbrushes you need to? One toothbrush would have been fine, like for your entire life until you met me and I married you. Yeah, wow. No, it was nice. It was a big hit. Yeah, no, that reminds me that that it was always, and these are things. You know what? I hope we have younger listeners, because you really have to pay attention to this. Sometimes a girl would bring her glasses when she went out to meet me.
Oh, that's an excellent
because she wore contact lenses, and she knew she was going to stay over, and she'd have to switch over to her glasses. And you're like, holy crap, I'm in, bro.
Yeah. You don't even have to worry. You can be the dumbest fuck, and you're in already.
Yeah, and you know what? It brings me back to how often I talked myself out of it. And I don't know if we talked about this on the radio show, but in my head, there are so many times that I talked myself out of it, and like all I had to do was nothing.
Shut the fuck
up. And I don't know why she liked me, or what she thought of me. If it was just my look, my confidence, the shirt I was wearing, but for some reason, many girls in my life were like, I am going to have sex with this man tonight. And for some reason, between that decision and the end of the night,
the fuck out of there.
I just blew it. And I in hindsight, it really hurts.
I mean, it's true. It's the reason why we have
a podcast.
Art. Yes, it is. It really
Nobody
is.
with a podcast had a well-sexed adolescence.
I think comedians in general like have to have these like demoralizing moments in their life, because we make up for it for being funny, and like that's I guess
demoralizing.
Thing.
This is worse than demoralizing. It's like tripping and then falling short of the finish line. Yeah. Like the race is won, and then you just decide to like turn around and like run the other way.
You're in first place, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to go back to the starting.
It's like scoring on your own goal or something in overtime. Like it's
and
really
cheering for it.
Yeah. It's really just yeah.
Well, I check your chat as usual. I gave you some materials to look at. This is a
Silence of the Lambs.
Yes.
Stay overnight at Silence of the Lambs film location.
Yes.
At Buffalo Bill's house.
Buffalo Bill's house, yes.
Why would you want to stay at Buffalo Bill's house?
Exactly. So
does it have the giant Do people know Silence of the Lambs, right?
Yes. So.
Oh, wait, it's funny. Receive $25 off your first stay, as if there's a second.
Yes.
That's hilarious. That's a good savings, actually, because you're never going to go back.
You're never coming back. You're still going to be there. No, I don't even know how this came about, but I think you and I were joking.
How did you find this?
I don't remember, and I didn't put it in my show notes, other than Buffalo Bill's house is being used for like hotel stays. But here's the thing: if you check into it,
you never check out. It's Hotel California. Sorry,
yes.
wrong.
Yeah. They are recreating. First of all, they left the same wallpaper and decoration since the movie. So when you walk into like the living room or the kitchen, it looks
like there's
the
a
same.
flat screen TV now, though. I'm watching the tour.
Yeah. So there's some modern.
That.
Yeah, there's some modern.
Yeah, I mean,
touches,
you get murdered, but you don't want to be watching that bunny.
No, you want to. Yeah, you want to
Yeah.
make sure you get murdered while watching HD something.
Yeah, for sure.
4K.
Yeah. It doesn't look like 4K, so it's still a little scary.
Yeah. So they also apparently have recreated the well. Oh, that's why we were talking about it. Because you
There's a well.
said the phrase,
they have the well.
They have the well.
Okay, that's fucked up.
Yeah. It puts the lotion on.
It's skin. It does it. Yeah.
Yeah. What were we talking about? We were talking about something, and I was making a reference, and you skipped ahead to say it puts the lotion on. We were making a Buffalo Bill Silence of the Lambs thing. I think it was via text.
That is so creepy, Joe.
Yeah. Well, at any rate, this place exists.
Do people know Silence of the Lambs? Is our audience too young for that?
No, I think everybody collectively knows that. They might not know it like we do. Like there's certain scenes. I think like any really popular movie, people know like the key scenes of Silence of the Lambs. But surprisingly, like Silence of the Lambs, you think you're remembering the original, and it's actually like the second one.
Hannibal?
Yeah. Like there's this like I forget what it's called, but it's
I did not enjoy Hannibal.
Really? I enjoyed most of them because of the story arc and all that stuff. I actually enjoyed the TV show because it followed Red Dragon and all that stuff. But
Red Dragon, that's the one that was. I'm not too into this cannibalism torture stuff. Yeah.
Really? That's sad.
It's not. It's a little
Oh wait, we were talking about cannibalism. What were we talking about?
Armie Hammer?
I don't know. I don't know. Yes. No, I do have to look into Armie Hammer a little bit.
Yeah, no,
more.
like the Saw movies, Silence of the Lambs. I'm just not a big because every once in a while, like it happens. You know, if you read a story about like somebody who's found like dismembered or something, and just like it's, you know, like I like, you know, if you're doing fantasy, you want fantasy, you know, so like send me to the moon in like 2150. You know, the Avengers or something, like just something far-fetched, you know, like give me technology, give me space, give me the future. But don't give me, some sicko like taking somebody in a van, because like that happens all the time. And
you don't need it.
No, I just don't need it. Yeah. It's like, it seems like for everyone who's watching that, enjoying it, like someone's being inspired, like in my opinion, like,
are you the video games are causing violence crew? Is that what you are? Tim is slowly turning into a Karen.
We talked about the porn.
We talked. Oh yes,
that people
so
who've
you are
done
in that camp.
Yeah, you know, it's it comes to.
I need a new co-host.
When it comes to like sicko things, it seems like, like I think for example, coming on someone's face.
When did that happen?
Not enjoyable for anyone involved, but for some reason it was like a porno thing, and it became a thing, and I feel like, it
became a fetish.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I think Saw. Becomes a fetish.
Saw is now a fetish. Well, it was just surprising to see that the house is like still there, and they're now like having people come over and stay over forever.
I'd love to see. Yeah, it still says bookings coming soon, so I'd love to see.
They were starting it before the pandemic started, so there's a they had to pause their operations.
If you're murdering someone in Pennsylvania, email us at angryhatemail@gmail.com. Maybe they can sponsor us, actually. This is a sponsored bit.
No, they should sponsor us, though. You know what? If you're keeping people in a well, please sponsor us.
So if you're keeping track, if you have exploding vagina,
yes.
candle,
Yes.
or if you're murdering someone in a well, so you can wear their skin,
yes.
then you need to email us at angryhatemail@gmail.com.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah,
and if you need, and if you need a toothbrush.
Yes, I was going to say, do you think that they have like a collection of toothbrushes at the Buffalo
They probably have
Bill
attention
house?
of teeth. It's probably just a teeth. Yeah. They probably have as many teeth as we had brushes, which is to say a Costco size.
Yes, a Costco size amount of teeth. Well, yeah, so I was looking into that. I think it's because I was doing research on another show bit about cannibalism, and that's how we got onto the topic. And
is that like, tease for the next episode, Joe?
Maybe. There's a lot in my show notes.
I thought we covered cannibalism last season with the Army Hammer stuff.
There's never enough cannibalism.
See,
yeah.
Listeners, do you follow that along?
You're trying to push your little thought experiment. It's not going to work.
All right. We'll listen back and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, when I come back, it'll be and now Joe's into eating a girl instead of eating out a girl.
And next episode, our favorite bit, Tim was right.
Oh, Jesus.
Coming soon to next show and every show. Tim was right. Thank you. Tim was right.